Welcome to watching Wrapping It Up with Liam Lee. The CPPCC has kicked off for a few days, and in this program, I invite one of the special guests from the Standing Committee of CPPCC, Dr. Anthony Wu. So let's connect him to listen what he thought. So first of all, let's focus on the mostly concerned problem, the precaution and control of the pandemic. The two sessions are held at a time when the mainland China adopted vaccines to combat COVID-19, and there's about 5 million people in Beijing have already been vaccinated so far. As an expert in this field, what's your comment on the prevention and control of the pandemic in Chinese mainland?
Oh, I think they have done an excellent job. I think it's seen the leadership. If you look at the opening by Wang Yang, the chairman of CPPCC, and also by the Premier Li Keqiang, and also this morning when Hang Jing came to see our the Hong Kong members. I mean, we all feel that extremely well. And in fact, when Hang Jing described the challenges we had during the two sessions last year, we really couldn't know whether we could have a positive GDP growth. And yesterday, I think everybody in the Great Hall was very happy that we actually recorded a 2.3% GDP growth. And because we have implemented some very precise measures to cope with COVID-19. And I think when I talk to my friends overseas, they all feel that China really has done something that they could never expect. That how could you control such a big pandemic in such a short time? And in fact, I gather they will say the Chinese people are very united. We are very united in fighting the COVID-19. And also that people listen to the government, have trust in the government. Some of the governments tell you, lockdown, don't go out. They don't go out. Unlike some other parts of the world, when the government said lockdown, they go on to demonstration. If you look at how we closed down Wuhan, and then all this big scale testing and everything, I think we did extremely well.
Yeah, definitely it's a great achievement. So when you're attending the meeting of CPPCC, what draft resolution will you propose this time?
So my two proposals on COVID-19 is we have started a vaccination program. So if people has done the vaccine and voluntarily do a test every 3 days, can we go into the mainland without the 2, 3, 4 weeks quarantine? And then also I'm suggesting what we call an immunity passport, meaning that if I've done my vaccine and if I've done my antibody test, that means the vaccine is effective, then you allow me to go into mainland.
So let's talk about the medical science and the innovation in Hong Kong. Many scientists at Frontline in the medical field state that Hong Kong ranks among the top tiers in the field of the medical research, but it needs to be transformed into the available outcomes. Do you agree with the opinion?
I think that is sort of a problem that Hong Kong is facing right now. For example, if I am a very good professor or a scientist, if I've invented a new drug, where can I do the test? I can't do it in Hong Kong. We only have 7 million people. But with the Greater Bay Area, when you have 70 million people, then I think it really provides a very good base for you to do the trial. And then you can actually translate this basic research into something feasible. I've been suggesting to the government more than 10 years that what Hong Kong should do is really, we should start to think of the Hong Kong FDA. Because we have the top people and we have good labs, but we don't have the legislation for new drugs to be approved in Hong Kong. All you need to do is to be approved by FDA. If we start looking at how we're going to build Hong Kong FDA in 10 years' time, it is really an industry, it's a pillar of industry that we should be embarking on.
Okay, my last question is a very hot topic. The patriots governing Hong Kong is proposed has the two sessions. So what is your comment?
It is only natural. And if you look at the US president, the US congressmen or senators, none of them will say, I don't like America. So I think having patriots to run Hong Kong, I think is only natural. If you look at what happened in Hong Kong in the last 2 years, and being born in Hong Kong and lived in Hong Kong all my life, it was heartbreaking. to see what Hong Kong had to go through at the latter part of 2019, I could never believe that happened in Hong Kong. And it's very sad. And a lot of these very major legislations got delayed. What are we doing? Hong Kong used to be proud of, we are being very efficient, work very fast, work very hard. But now we're slow. We are just improving the system or provide a system that matches the circumstances. After this operation, that we can be very healthy and prosperous.
Yes, we all believe Hong Kong have a very prosperity tomorrow. Thank you for joining us.